Glendale. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Atlanta Falcons and the Arizona Cardinals. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now a first carry for Daniel Pumphrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Here we go, 50, 50, Mike 50. I got it. Hey, Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Double dog, that's the way. Mike's 50.
Allen now looks to throw. He's got a man on the crossing route, that's Moore. Another nice gain, that's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
I know we just saw a nice throw and catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Allen. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. But it's going to be second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Watch out. Cloud. Check the backer. Hey, watch edge. Check. Fresno.
They'll run here with Pumphrey. Casey Hayward makes the tackle.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on third down.
Let's get off the field.
Here's Allen. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Oh, free safety blitz. That can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away.
Switch gears. Hey, 55. Hey, check 24. Check 24. Come on.
24's down, he's coming.
Shoot.
29. 24. Out.
On first down, Watson. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship.
They run with a former Jaguar. It's T.J. Yeldon. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Switch. 31. Mike 50. Mike 54. Let's go, B. Let's go.
Watson now to throw. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, good game catching the ball in the backfield a week ago, and they're going to try and involve him in that way in this game as well. But you can tell scouting is taking over. They're making it a little bit more difficult.
Defensively, they told us, hey, we've got to take him out of the passing game, limit it to just short runs, because he can really impact this offense. They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass.
Move. You got 3 down. Check 50. Check 50. Check 25. Check hot.
From the gun, here's Watson. He finds Coleman. His first catch, good for 8 and a 1st down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Watson, throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
The coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Check 13. Whip. 26.
Watson on 3rd down. Got a man. He finds Sanders. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. His first catch there. Good for 10 yards and a 1st down.
19.
Now a 1st down throw. Watson flushed out right. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Set. 19. Alert. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. 59.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson escaping the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the 1st.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Watson. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Coleman. And he's going to get this inside the 30. We're scoreless after one. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Watson in the offense going to come up 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. Now Watson. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. On 2nd and 10, Watson. He finds Yeldon. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards there, 1st down. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
A 1st down carry here for Johnson. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. But keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Watson. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Hey, set. 19. 50. Check my 50. Alert. Show it up. Hey, 51. Check 26. Check the car.
From the gun, Watson eluding the pressure, and this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. T.J. Yeldon, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, and the Falcons are in for 6. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
This is taken at his 4. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has you.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Trey Flowers Rivers, the former Arkansas Razorback, in there to get him.
Man, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. A first carry now for Kofani Muhammad. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Hey, Haywood!
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. The Cardinals worst in the NFL, 6 of 16 on 4th down last year, but they'll try it here. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. Here's Johnny Hekker now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Atlanta now coming out on the field.
Hey, 31!
52's the mark, boys. 52.
Alert!
He gave it. Slam.
Watson on 1st down. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
After the sack on 1st down, Watson, right side, caught by Jackson. And he's out right at the 25. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Slam! 55!
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. All right, coming up at intermission. Charles, you want to wait to enhance your Saturday?
I certainly do.
I've got just a thing for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by Orlando. He'll be alongside at half to take us through the weekend in the NFL. From the gun on 3rd, Watson. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fabian Moreau, and his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals, and if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
So after the INT, it's Allen. He's going to look deep down the field. That's caught at the 25. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 33 yards that time. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Falcons' 16-yard line.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Alert!
Now Allen. And he's got it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Randall Cobb. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from grabbing the lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now under 100 yards of total offense. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again is Watson. Forced out to his left. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, Watson. Jackson's got it over the middle. And oh, he coughed it up. And the Cardinals have got it going the other way. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Charles, he lost a fumble last week as well, so now back-to-back weeks, maybe you expect that from your tailback, but not him.
You're exactly right, because you work a lot with your running backs about how they have to protect the ball in traffic. But downfield, in open space, that's dangerous as well, because you may make someone miss, and their flailing hand can knock the ball away if you don't tuck it away.
Here's Allen following the fumble recovery. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Trey Flowers able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Go round 80. Alert, alert, alert.
Allen now throwing on 3rd and long. That'll be caught right side by Reed. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Here's Johnny Hecker now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety. So we've hit halftime, just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Set. 20. Time to go. 54.
On first down, it's Watson. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Shaquille Barrett able to record his 5th sack of the season. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
To try again after the sack. Watson, that one complete to Yeldon. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Now a throw left sideline here is complete. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
A 4-receiver set here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 6.
Check 31.
To throw is Watson. That's caught by Waller out left side. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position.
Here we go. 50. Mike 50.
They'll run on first down. Muhammad, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Throwing now is Allen. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Cameron Wake in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Take it, take it. Check.
Regular. 56. Hey, seam 6.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Caught on the right side, Reed. They do get 9, but it leads to fourth down.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Here's Johnny Hacker now. He's been terrific so far. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
Reset. 26. To the car. Alert. To the car.
52's the mic, boys. 52. I'm coming, baby.
From the end zone, Watson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And they will have the football deep in enemy territory all the way at the 10-yard line.
Reset. 19.
Mike 52. I'm coming to you. Take four.
Hey, 24.
On first down, Watson. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10.
Hey, 59. 24.
To throw is Watson. Going to throw again. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
He's checking.
From his end zone, Watson on third and long. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a fourth down.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the first down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, got the safe completion on third. Now Cobb to return. That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. And the Cards will take over first and 10. On the NFL scoreboard elsewhere, third quarter in Denver. And it's the Titans who have scored to grab the lead there. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. On first down, Allen. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They've got to go thank the guys on D.
Hey, Delta.
Mike's 50.
To throw again on second down. Allen. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Cameron Wake able to record his 5th sack of the season.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile.
Regular. Hey, high 7. Hey, home. Bang.
From the gun, it's Allen. Going up top. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
After the interception, here's Watson. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
Watson now perfect since the 2nd half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. A shotgun handoff now to Yeldon. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the 4th quarter. Just rely more on the passing attack.
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football.
And it's a fumble, and the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free, anything you can do to slow them down.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. On 1st down, Muhammad. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
On 2nd and 11 now. Allen going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Give him 3 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. .44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well.
We play to win. Let's go.
At their own 20-yard line.
You set. 219. 54.
Don't let him free. Play out top deep. Free defense.
Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27. Watch the curl, watch the curl, watch the curl. Watch the
24.
twist. Kill.
25.
Hey, turn it out.
Now a first down throw. Watson flushed out right. Coleman has it here right side. That one goes for 24 yards.
Let's go.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
We own them.
59.
Mike 50. Been a long day for you. Alert 3, alert 3. Alert
54.
Tighten up.
Out of the gun, Watson. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Quentin Williams in there to record the second sack of his young NFL career.
It's second down.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
He's coming. We got double up.
59.
Mike 27. Come off the ball, come on.
Now Watson. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Coming to you.
25. Check 25.
59.
Check safety.
59.
Watson on first down. Left side here to Sanders. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
He's crossing. He's checking crossing.
Watson going to pull back the handoff and keep it himself. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Watson now to throw. Escaping the pressure right. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Check Mike 27.
31. 59.
Back. Check 31.
They'll try to run for it with Yeldon. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game.
Bring it.
52. Watch 52. 52's the mic. Come on, baby. Come on, let's go.
Alert.
Check it back.
59.
From the red zone now, Watson. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. They may be a little short of the first down, but I thought that was the key.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Check, check. Fresno. Alert.
Hey, switch gears.
Hey, check 24. Check 24.
On the toss, here's Johnson. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Not your normal call in short yardage, but the toss worked very well there. Big people out in front, being physical, and they pick up a first down.
They'll look to throw, and this is caught, and that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. Rosas good with the extra point, and it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Right there. 54 Mike.
You ain't going nowhere.
Now Allen. Now a desperation throw deep down. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by DeMonte Kazin. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
You got 3. Three down.
And they will take a knee here. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons.